Hey everyone, it's Kirk McLean here, and you're watching Clay's Canucks commentary.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I am your host, Clay Emo Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take for Sunday night, April the 21st. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. You guys, I'm trying to be as calm as I can, but I am so pumped. What an amazing experience. What an amazing game. I have so much to say. I want to share with you some videos. I want to share with you my experience. I want to share with you, man. Yeah, I know. It's funny. I was like, I want to be excited, and I'll tell you how excited I was. I also recognize that my lovely wife Gail is trying to sleep. I don't know how she's going to last as long as the Canucks are in the playoffs, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I can let it all out. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I think I just wrecked my voice, but that's okay. It's not a Kaya May. See, I miss Kaya. It's not Kaya May scream but her scream is more when she gets really mad and upset. I am so happy. I am so happy. I have so much to go, so much to talk about. So let's go. Yes, 9 years in the making. Met so many people tonight. It was just a busy night. I think I just wrecked my vocal. Yeah, be presto. I don't think Gil was asleep yet. Thank you. So, B. Presto said you woke up your wife. I think she understands. She knows how much, as much. I love this community. I love her more, but I love this community almost as much. Roland says I can hear that from my house, and he lives overseas. Just kidding. The Clay positivity scream, and let's go. So pumped. Let's effing go. Kaya says the positive version of the scream. By the way, we relaunched Game Over Vancouver tonight under a new platform. Well, YouTube, but the Game Over Network. So if you haven't subscribed and you want to support us there, please do so. Kaya did a great show tonight. I presume I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was driving home from the game, but Kaya is going to take the reins for the next little bit until I finish my master's, which is 2 more weeks. And then if the Canucks are still in the playoffs, I sure hope to be able to help her out a little bit. So Kaya, I will message you later and you can let me know how the game went. Okay, I'm already distracted. I'm prepared to go pretty long tonight. Although after this, I still got to do my goal breakdown video and my members ask me anything, but doesn't matter. I'm in a really good mood. And Jason gets the donation train out of the station. So let's recognize that right away. Jason Tosca with the $2 donation gets the donation train out of the station tonight. Only, whoops, what? 15 more wins. I don't think he means 15 more dollars. I think he means 15 more wins. Yes, 1 down, 15 to go. I am sweating already. I got to turn on this fan in the background. Not sure if you noticed my playoff towel in the back. Yes, they handed them all. I'll show you that right now. So let's give some love to Jason in the chat. Let's keep the donations going tonight because we're on a good mood, only if you want to. Oh, wait a sec. Before I show you the towel. So Jason's a legend by name for sure because he's always donating. But you know who else is a legend? Carol Bovenlander donates 20 memberships. That is $100 donation from Carol. Oh, by the way, Carol, I bought you your bear and your scarf. It's upstairs. I'm not gonna go get it now, but I'll get that to you very soon. But Carol, 20 franchise memberships. Let's go. Let's recognize her right now. Horn sounds a little sick. Carol deserves more than a sick horn. Let's try that again. Sarah, Jacob, Iron Slag, Strange Man, Indigo, Irwin, J-Dub, Philly T, KCY, Raymond Jang, Duffman, Chris, Ian, Alex, Chris, again, Edward, Van City Larry. Hockey from Home is back. That is awesome. And wow, 20 memberships. Let's give some love to Carol. That is amazing. Carol, thank you. You are the best. Oh, and Helen bought you a towel. So me and Helen will arrange to pack the towel, your bear, and your scarf. And we're going to send you a bit of a care pack. Not that you need care. Well, everyone needs TLC, tender loving care. But that is awesome, Carol. So let's give Carol some love in the chat for sure, for being a true legend. Also, an amazing, amazing person. Shannon had a health scare. Shannon, I presume you're doing much better. I will message you tomorrow. But Shannon is still well enough to donate 5 memberships. That is awesome, Shannon. Let's give Shannon some love in the chat as well. These ones go to Elton, Angus, Tyler, K. Patrick, and Puka Chan, my new favorite name. Thank you, Shannon, for your donation, $25, and it goes to 5 new members. So we have 25 new members. That's perfect timing because our next member stream is Wednesday night. So 25 new franchise members tonight. You guys are awesome. Let's give Shannon some much deserved love in the chat. And then we have a guy that I saw tonight, and I love catching up with this guy. So Carol is a legend. Shannon is Hall of Fame. Justin is also Hall of Fame. Got a chance to say hi to him twice tonight, and he donates. Since the lifeline comes through, Lindholm showing his playoff clutchness. Joshua extension incoming after the playoffs if he keeps this up. Yeah, I have so much to say about that third line. If you watched my video from earlier today, I said that the third line is going to be the X factor. And were they ever tonight? Joshua, Lindholm, and Garland, not because of me, but I was on a prediction roll today. Because if you watch my video as well, you know that I predicted the score of 4-2. And you know how it took about 55 regular season games for me to hit 4-2? All it takes is one playoff game, baby. So I predicted the Canucks would win 4-2. The score. I also predicted the Canucks would win the series 4-2, maybe even sooner. But I'm not gonna get too cocky here. But yes, I nailed that prediction, and I was proud of myself for once. Thank you, Justin, for that amazing donation. So happy that I got to see you twice tonight. Zal uses a monthly membership message. We're on a roll. I haven't done anything yet. We've been here for 8 minutes, and I've just been highlighting your generosity. Not that I'm complaining. Keep it up. Zal got a chance to meet him last month at a game. Member for 9 months, which is awesome. Says, set a personal record of 49 minutes at the Sun Run today. Seeing the Canucks win tonight. Great day today. Congratulations, Zal. I don't think I could drive the Sun Run in 49 minutes. I know that you, and actually there are a few, my friend Krista, I know she ran it today. I know some others did as well. So that is awesome, Zal. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for spending your monthly membership message or using it. And great job on the Sun Run today. I'm very proud of you. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right, friends, we are 9 minutes in. I haven't done anything. I've highlighted your generosity. So let's see what happens when I start talking now. At least I'll do the intro. So moderators, do what you need to do to keep this a safe and respectful place. You can tell I'm in a good mood. There's 350 people in here. I don't know if I can keep up with the chat, so just do what you have to do. And I appreciate you very much. We also have, so that's it for the moderators. We have, for all the members, legends, Hall of Fame and franchise members, thanks for your support as always. And to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston, in Richmond, in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, getting ready for work, school, or bed. But the fact that you are here, or all three, but the fact that you are here with me, know how much I always appreciate you. And I never, ever take you for granted. So this is how you can get involved right after I acknowledge Jason's. Actually, I'll do it in a sec. Actually, thank you, Jay. This is how you get involved tonight. And you guys have already done a great job of starting this off. You can subscribe to the channel. I am, as of today, as of right now, you guys, I can tell I just wrecked my vocal cords because I can hear it scratchy. Right now, I'm at 10,897. So if 3 of you have subscribed, will subscribe that haven't subscribed before, I'll get to 10,900, and then I could start my march to 11,000. So I need 3 of you to subscribe right now who aren't subscribed, and then I'll get to 10,900, and then I'll work on the next 100 to get to 11,000. So subscribe, you get active in the chat section, get notified of my videos every single day. You can like the video. There are 363 of you in here, 200 actually on YouTube, which is crazy. Another 160 on X. So thank you. You can like the video. If there's 200 on YouTube, that means we should have 100 likes. We're at 48. So we're at 25% and not at the 50%. Like the fact that we are together. Like the fact that I've lost my voice. Like the fact that Canucks brought back U2 where the streets have no name. Like the fact that we scored 2 goals in 12 seconds. Like the fact that Dakota Joshua had 3 points. Like the fact that we, not Nashville, are up 1-0 in the series. You can leave a donation like Jason has done and Justin has done. Thank you. You can gift memberships like Carol and Shannon have done. Thank you. You can buy your own membership. You can upgrade your own membership. You can, if listening on a podcast platform, you can rate and review. And if you can also use your M, your monthly membership message that Zhao has done and Jason Lim, the Van City Experts King, done as well. So let's give some love to Jason, not just for this monthly membership message, but for all he does for me and for this channel. Give me my membership rights. Dakota Joshua went RK17 on them. What are your membership rights, Jay? I'll text you after the stream. Thank you, Jay. Let's give some love to Jay in the chat. And no, the U2 was not a dig at all. Actually, I don't believe that the U2 was a dig. The U2 was a dig at Nashville, which I'll talk about that in a second. It just kind of coincidental that Nashville went on their run. But so what people are talking about here is Nashville went on their 18 straight games with a point. Yeah, without a loss, basically, without a regulation loss, after they were in Vegas and their coach canceled a planned U2 concert at the Sphere. He didn't cancel the concert. He canceled the Nashville Predators players from going, and then they rattled off 18 straight. Meanwhile, the Canucks used U2 as their entrance song, Where the Streets Have No Name, back in the Canucks playoff run in 2011. So many fans have been clamoring for it. It's just by fluke, not a dig, not a troll moment, by fluke that Nashville had their run after missing a U2 concert. It has everything to do with coming back, being nostalgic, and just setting the stage for the Vancouver Canucks victory, which was awesome. Speaking of awesome, look at Billy. Look at Billy. Let's get some love to Billy. Billy gifts 5 memberships. Joe, Pickle, what's up with these names today? Mason, Drew, and BC. You are now members 26 through 30, brand new ones. So we have 30 new members. Billy gifts 5 of them. Thank you, Billy, for your generosity. I know Billy was gifted a membership, and he in turn likes to pay it forward. So thank you, Billy, for that. Let's give Billy some love in the chat for sure. You guys are so generous tonight. I wish the Canucks played playoff games every single night. And then we have Aish. I hope I said that right. Aish. Whoops, press the wrong button because I got so excited, hiding my beautiful face. Now I have to redo the background. Sorry, guys. I'm just so excited to be here. I don't know what I'm doing now tonight. So let's give some love to Aish in the chat for his or her donation. Let's give the horn too. Yeah, Taylor, I'm a little loopy right now. So Loopy Clay is back. So thank you, Aish, for that generous donation. Before I talk about the game, and yes, we are now 15 minutes in, and I haven't done a single thing. I want to show you some of my tweets from the night. If you follow me on Twitter or follow me on Instagram, you may have seen these already. And if not, I want to show you these tweets. Then I will talk about the game, I promise. And then I'll leave a lot of time for you to share, for me to answer your questions for sure. So this is my first tweet of the night. It says, "We ready." And that is my season ticket partner, Mike. So we have seats together for 15 years. This is my eldest son, Sean, and this is my eldest son, Jacob. So the four of us were at the game in 2 different sections. Look at this comment, $2,500 worth of tickets right there. No, not what we paid, that's for sure. So that picture, there's the playoff towel that you see in the back right there. And then there's me and the 2 boys. Okay, so that was us before the game. Then I said no words because this was even before the Canucks came out. This was just, this is the fans even before the Canucks came out. So let me show you this. Pretty crazy. Then my next post, I think I did wreck my voice. Nice one, Clay. This is the Canucks taking the ice to Utah. And my friends, you guys know I'm not showing off. I'm just trying to bring you with me, share some of the sights and sounds from tonight. All right, almost done. Then I tweeted, I retweeted Kaya's game over and then my own show. Then this was after the Canucks scored their second goal in 12 seconds. So this was Dakota Joshua's this was Dakota Joshua's first goal of the game. This is 12 seconds after Quinn Hughes had just scored. Pretty cool. And then the last thing I will show you is the final 10 seconds of the game. I said Canucks win game 1 by my favorite score and the score I predicted, 4-3. So there we go, friends. Just a quick look at the, my vantage point. Yeah, it's a little high. It's in the corner, but I still love it. I still love the seats, and it gives us a really, really good view of everything that was going on. So let's talk about this game. First period, it was rocking. It wasn't even a tentative start. The shots were only 6-4 Nashville. I think Vancouver came out, and I thought that I didn't say dominated, but I thought they controlled play, even though they were outshot 6-4, and even though they got scored on once. And the Canucks had a lot of chances to shoot and to test UC Saros, but they're putting it over the net. They're putting it wide. They're looking for deflections. They're trying for a goal mouth pass. I think they just got to shoot more. And then the one goal that goes in is Jason Zucker. It's his interesting play. Petey got thrown out of the faceoff circle, so then Sam Lafferty took the faceoff. But because Lafferty usually doesn't take faceoffs, once that scramble play happened, they had basically Lafferty, Höglander, and Pettersson did not communicate well. I'm not blaming Lafferty, but you think maybe that he might have broke down, because you see and I'll explain this on my goal breakdown. You see him and Höglander kind of going to the same person, leaving Jason Zucker open. Then by the time Petey tries to get out to him, Zucker shoots. It actually goes off Petey's stick, I think, and gets past Thatcher Demko. So a bit against the flow of the play. 1-0 Nashville. Wasn't too sad, wasn't too scared, but that was the first goal of the game. Hey, Artie, nice to see you. Then the second period, we outshot them 10-6. I thought we played well in the second period. although the goals were 1-1. So I admit I was coming back from the washroom. So I saw this goal on a TV when I was waiting to get back to my seats, because you can't, the usher stop you while plays on. And that was the Elias Lindholm. I'm trying to say Elias now. Lindholm goal. And it was a great play out of the zone by Zadorov. Passes over to Joshua, who finds Lindholm, and he shoots it, a wrist shot from basically the circle out. I don't think it hit the Nashville defender, and it went past Saros on his blocker side, I think between his arm and his body. And a great play by Lindholm. It wasn't the hardest shot, but at least he took it to the net and he scored. So that was great, and the crowd was really loud for that. Then 10 minutes later, Ryan O'Reilly scores on the power play. Say what you want about the refs. This one, as he shot it, Demko tries to make the save with his glove. Evangelista basically swipes at the puck. He wasn't trying to chop Demko's hand off, but swipes at the puck, makes contact with Demko's glove. So, and the puck goes in. So Demko right away tells whoever's on the ice, go challenge this. Of course, Rick Tocchet and the video coach is sending signals down, and they ultimately didn't challenge it because they were too worried that it was what's the word? Not indecisive. We can't prove it, basically. Inconclusive. Yeah, that likely there was no conclusive proof that Evangelista hit Demko's glove before the puck, before he had a chance to make the save. So they didn't, because if you challenge that and you're wrong, the goal counts and you have to go back on the penalty kill, that just allowed a power play goal. So probably smart not to challenge it. So the Canucks are down 2-1 going into the third period. Before I keep going, I want to recognize Danny's donation. Thank you, Danny. I think that should be shout out, not shadat. But I'll say shadat. Shadat, the Canucks Arena team, for the intro song. I think that's shout out regardless. Yes. If we're talking about it was the symphony, the orchestra, not the symphony, playing the intro music to the video that usually plays. And then it was U2 with the Streets of No Name. Let's give Danny some love in the chat. Thank you for your donation, Danny. Thanks for being here. Then, third period, 9 minutes in. Oh, did they change it? Oh, it's showing Suter now with the goal. Interesting. I did not know this, because in the arena, they said it was Quinn Hughes' goal. So this was a Besser, nice play to Hughes up top, walks the line, puts the puck through, and both Miller and Suter were in front of the net screening. They both waved at it. In the arena, Mike and I thought that Miller tipped it, but they gave it to Hughes. But now it looks like they gave it to Pius Suter. So I'm not sure if I haven't been on Twitter tonight, since I got home, if the Canucks announced it, the NHL announced this as an official scoring change. But I'm seeing Suter now with the goal, and then Hughes and Besser with the assists. Regardless, it makes sense. It looked like it was a tip, a deflection with a big screen in front of Saros, which is good. Then 12 seconds later, they control the puck off of the face-off. Hughes dumps it in. Lindholm doesn't get an assist here, but he made an amazing play, rubbing out the Nashville defenseman. Connor Garland finds Dakota Joshua in the slot. Roof Daddy over Saros' right arm, the blocker side. And this, you guys, no exaggeration, I think that this is the loudest I've heard Rogers Arena in a decade after that goal. That's the one I showed you, the 12 seconds, because we were already cheering the announcement of the what they called the Hughes goal. And then Joshua scored while that announcement was going. So the crowd was already cheering, and then they went crazy. Simple Minds plays, and then they have to redo the Quinn Hughes goal announcement, now Pius Suter, because Almurrat didn't get to finish it the first time. It was unreal. So whether you're at the arena, whether you're watching on TV, I hope it came across well on TV, because that was unreal. Then what was very impressive, you guys, the Canucks just locked it down. I don't remember a really good Nashville chance after that. And then Dakota Joshua scores on the empty netter, a really unselfish play by Bluger to give it to Joshua and give him the shot. So Nashville shoots the Canucks 22-20. Oh, by the way, Thatcher Demko made an amazing save on former Canuck Anthony Beauvillier about 3 minutes in That's going to be my goal breakdown video as well. I can't believe I wrecked my voice just for that one yell. I was actually fine for the whole game, and I think I just wrecked it screaming just now. So 22-21 equal shots. Face-offs, Canucks did really well, 56%. The only thing I didn't like about the Canucks game was their power play. The only thing, because I didn't think they looked that dangerous, and they only got 2 chances. So they were aggressive. They out-hit Nashville 39-32. Block shots were almost even. But so I think the Canucks played aggressive, and they especially the defensemen, they played really well aggressively. But I would love the Canucks to generate more power plays. The crowd was on tonight for sure. You guys said it did sound great. That's awesome. So you look at the box score real quick. I don't care about Nashville. Although I will say this, I didn't notice Forsberg a lot tonight, which is good. So Forsberg, Nyquist, and Ryan O'Reilly were -3. We're -3. And that's because they were hard matched. Tocchet matched his Lindholm line, Lindholm, Garland, Joshua against them. And that line resulted in 3 goals. So that's why they're -3. So I was talking to Mike on the way down to the game, and I said they're either going to put Miller on O'Reilly or they're going to put Lindholm on O'Reilly. They're not going to put PD's line on O'Reilly. They're just not, and we saw that on the goal that they allowed. So great. I think Lindholm, Joshua, and Garland, they got enough speed, they have enough skill, they have enough size, and they're responsible defensively. So I really like the way that they shut that line down. O'Reilly only got his point on the power play. Look at the Canucks. A lot of guys with 1 point. You have Joshua with 3, 2 goals and assists, and your Quinn Hughes with 2 assists on the back end. You look at the shots. This one stands out. Pius Suter had 4 shots. You look at the hits. You had Miller with 4, Lindholm with 5 hits, which is awesome. And Joshua's a beast. 3 points plus 3, 2 shots on goal, and 6 hits on the back end. It was Zadorov leading, and Zadorov. I thought Zadorov, Myers were really noticeable using their size tonight. And did they take, the Susie penalty? I don't think it should be a penalty. It looked like the Nashville player dove. The Hronek penalty was a penalty. He was holding the stick. And then I can't remember what other penalties there were. So overall, I thought the Canucks played well, and I thought they were full value for the win. They didn't dominate Nashville, but they did enough good things. And I really think that this Lindholm line, Lindholm, Garland, and Joshua, is going to be the X factor. So I'm going to take a second to take a sip. I'll do my mid-show sponsor read, and then I'll answer your questions for the next little bit. So hold your questions for a second. Hold your questions for a second. Let me do my mid-show sponsor read first, and then I'll get to all of you. Shout out to my primary sponsor, Van City Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Shout out to my secondary sponsor, Perform Transform Personal Training and Weight Loss. Check them out at ptforum.com. Thank you to Gassy Jet Art, maker of that fine artwork. And thank you to Vessi Footwear. Use the link tinyurl.com/VessiClay and receive a free pair of socks of your next purchase of Vessi shoes. A couple other things I want to tell you about. Shows this week are tomorrow, Canucks After Dark, Parker and me. We've already been texting. We can't wait to be together tomorrow and bring a good show to you guys tomorrow night. So that's Canucks After Dark at 10. Then I'll do my own games night at 11:15. On Tuesday, after the game, I will do a quick show because it's my church hour. So we'll see how that goes, especially if there's overtime. That'll be interesting. But Tuesday will be at 11. Wednesday will be members only at 11. There's 30 new members tonight, which is awesome. I'll post that link on Wednesday morning. And then Thursday, previewing game 3 will be CCC regularly. Also, tomorrow is the deadline to enter my hockey pool. I've explained it once before. I even made an entire video about it. It is my playoff confidence pool. It's so easy to enter. It's cost $15 to enter. I'm hoping for about at least 50 entries. Last year, we had 60 entries in the pot. The winner took home $575. All you got to do is, actually, I won't explain the whole thing here because I've already done that a couple times, but check out the link. Pretty easy to follow, but the deadline is tomorrow at 4 p.m. So enter my NHL playoff confidence pool at tinyurl.com/CCCpool24. Mid-show reminder to all of you to subscribe. Let's see if we got over that 10,900 mark. It'd be awesome if we did. You guys are awesome. We're actually at 10,904. You know, I don't know if I can give away tickets, but I think if we get to 11,000, whenever we hit the 11,000 mark, it won't be today, but whenever we hit it, I think we should do a giveaway of some sort. So we're over 10,900. Thank you to all of you for subscribing and for being active in the chat section. And you can like the video as well. You can leave a donation like many of you done. You can gift memberships like many of you done. Buy your own membership, upgrade your own membership. Use your monthly membership message, your M. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. Why did I do that scream, you guys? I know I keep complaining about it, but I can feel my throat. Did I wreck like my vocal? But I was yelling so much at the game. How come? Anyways, I'm just being a baby now. Okay, friends, we are at the half an hour mark. It's perfect. Now I want to answer some of your questions for the next little while. So go ahead and shoot questions. Yeah, yeet. Question. Okay, Jason is saying 11,000 we do giveaway. Hey, Kempner, nice to see you. I will check out your show later. I hope your show went really well tonight. Oh, my friend Noli. Oh, is this Noli? Oh no. I thought it was Noli. Noli, is this you? Because I would think that I know you go by Mick, but maybe this is someone else. Hey, Clay, man, this is the first playoff CCC I've seen. Not sure if you did in 2020, but I didn't see since 2015. That's how long it's been. So maybe this isn't Noli, actually. Hockey Mick, let me know if you're Noli. And if you're not Noli, what's your actual name? And if you don't want to give that, that's fine too. But nice to see you. Could you barely hear Al Murdoch at the arena because it sure sounded that way on the broadcast? But clear on TV. Yeah, it was hard to hear, and it was fine. But he still was very emphatic with his goal announcements, and especially when he goes the time of the goal, he goes really all out, like at 8:59. I mean, yeah, no, it was hard to hear him. Embrace the scream, sure. I love the Canucks. That's true. I do, Jay, as you do too. Burn, do you think the Canucks are back on track and ready to win the conference? Yeah, Burn, I was never really worried about them, and I kind of hinted that in my preview videos. Nashville, they won those 18 straight after the canceled U2 concert, but they were 4-5-1 down the stretch. So they kind of stumbled a little bit. We were 5-4-1, only a game better. So it's not like I was so worried that Nashville had all the momentum because they were, that they were on a heater or whatever like that. So I think the fact that Demko's back and the Canucks now have 3 lines that can score, I do think they're back on track. And I'm not saying they're going to sweep Nashville. I predicted 6 games, but I'm pretty confident right now in this team. By the way, I said who's the best player tonight. 77% of you said Dakota Joshua, 11% said Thatcher Demko, 10% said Quinn Hughes. In the arena, Joshua was the first star, Hughes was the second star, and Ryan O'Reilly was the third star. I think Kai said something funny that I missed. So I'm trying to go look back and see what Kaya said. Yeah, Kaya, exactly. That's exactly what we were talking about in the car on the way home. If Susie got called for anything, it should have been tripping. It wasn't holding, but I really think that the Nashville player, I can't remember if it was O'Reilly or someone else. I thought the Nashville player jumped and dove even before Susie touched him. Yeah, Irvin, we need someone in Surrey to drive down to Scott Road and 72nd Street and send us some footage, like right now. How loud was the arena for hits? It was very loud, Iron Slag. It was very loud. When Zadorov did the huge hit on the national player, I give full credit to the fans. They were into it from top to bottom. This is Mick. Sorry, Mick. Nice to see you, Mick. I'm glad that you are here. Very quiet game from Petey. Just a one-off. Desmoney, if he scores in that first period, if he scores, when he put the shot over the net, then I think we're talking about a decent game from him. Yeah, he was okay. I don't think he was fighting the puck at all. I thought he was engaged. He also had a chance at the side of the net in the first period. He had a couple of looks on the power play. So he wasn't amazing, but I don't need to make excuses for him. I don't think he was bad. I thought he was okay. We want more than okay though, obviously. 11 Clay will be a good giveaway, says Jason. Am I concerned about Pettersson's play? Not yet. Not yet. But talk to me in a couple games. What do the Canucks have to do to secure a victory in game 2? Just unleash the third line on them. I really think if they protect their own, the Canucks did a pretty good job of protecting the middle of the ice, I noticed. I think if they can do stuff like that, I really like, for the reasons I outlined earlier in my video, I think Canucks are a better team overall. I think the goalies are close, and defensemen are a saw-off defense, and I think the Canucks have much better forward depth. So if they can play a good, strong 5-on-5 defensive game, stay out of the penalty box, convert on their own power play once in a while, I really like the Canucks' chances. Pod's playing with Petey instead of Lafferty. Gurkamal had no problem with DiGiuseppe playing instead of Pods because of the whole first game, playoff jitters experience. I thought DiGiuseppe was okay. I didn't think he was great. I thought he was okay. But I do see Podkolzin getting in the series a little bit later. But I don't know if you're talking. I don't think you mess with this lineup going in game 2. I really don't. Ryan, I was buzzing in the arena. I can't wait for Tuesday. I'll be buzzing until yeah, Ryan, it was crazy. Like there were a couple times where I thought I was going to pass out. I was screaming so loud. Maybe it's because I was drinking so much pop too. There are a couple, my friend Mike, my season ticket partner, he said that one time he stood up so quickly that, and he's getting old, not as old as me, that he had to sit down because he got, and then my son Sean was saying he had a head rush on one of the times he stood up. So not sure what, maybe we're sitting too high up and the altitude is bad for us or something. Kaya May, do I get where the streets have no name tattooed this week? Kaya, it really depends on how big the tattoo is and where on your body you're going to put it. I better not say anything else because I'm going to get in trouble, but I'll leave that up to you. Where were you April 30, 1994 when BRA overtime versus Flames? I was in my room waking up San Jose cheering after being upset the Sharks beat Wings. I was at my place of employment, the Italian restaurant that I was a busboy at, and we had it on in the side room. Scott Road is packed and they're chanting, "We want the cup." I wouldn't be surprised. Truly, Rob, I wasn't worried. It was so early in the game. I wasn't worried, although, you know, I wasn't my usual jovial self during the first intermission, but it wasn't because I was scared or stressed out. I was just kind of in my head thinking, you know, how can the Canucks play better in the second period? And they scored right away, which is really nice. By the way, for anyone at the arena, Ryan, who said, and others, it was crazy. Like, it was so much busier when doors open at 6, the concourses were packed already. When it was intermission, usually in a regular season game, a lot of people stay in their seats. They just chill, they relax, they check their phone, they watch the mini hockey players on the ice, the little kids. But it was like the whole arena almost went into the concourse at intermission. And I was talking to Mike and Sean and Jacob about it when we were driving home. And our theory is, during the regular season, people are pretty cash. They go to the washroom whenever, they go get food whenever. But during a playoff game, you spend hard-earned money. You don't want to waste money in the washroom or in a concession line. So everyone does that at intermission. So the concourses were absolutely packed, i.e., and the washrooms and the food lines during the first and second intermission, as opposed to spread out throughout the evening. Don't scratch, Erwin. That is an amazing callback to maybe the most embarrassing moment of my life on the stream. Hey, Jamie. Yes, I guess you just got here. I've been talking about the game for the last 35 minutes. I was there, and I would agree with you. This is probably the best and the loudest I've heard Rogers Arena since the 2011 run. I know we made the playoffs in 2012. I know we made the playoffs in 2013, but there was something special about tonight. There really was something special about tonight. I can't wait to finish my stream. Not because I don't want to be on the stream. I can't wait to watch some of it, you know, on the PVR, even though I still got to record 2 more videos tonight, but still, this is what we live for, right? This is what we live for. Reese, my brother, hope you and the family are doing well. Nice to see you, man. Shout out to anyone who remembers this Mr. Cows reference from the bubble 4 years ago. Reese, I'm not sure if you heard, I ruptured my Achilles tendon back in August. So I'm Mr. Calf. My right calf is still muscular. My left calf, pretty pathetic. Hey, Nick. No, I will not be going to Nashville. I've used up my travel quota for Seattle and then Vegas. And many people on here know I'm trying to finish off my master's in the next 2 weeks as well. Everything has to be done in the next 2.5 weeks. And then I'm going down to Denver. So check this out, guys. When the schedule came out, I realized I'm going to be in Denver for game 6 of that series if it gets to game 6. But it's a Thursday night, May the 2nd is the game, and I fly in that night. I don't think it would be good if I flew in during the day and made Gail fly in on her own. So yes, I will not get a chance to see Colorado and Winnipeg play, although that would have been amazing. Mark, the poll never adds up to 100% because any like 27.3, they just lop off the 0.3. So if I give 3 or 4 options and they all have decimal something, they lop it off. So sometimes we are 2 or 3% short of a full 100. Zadorov was exciting tonight. Kempner just because of his hits. And of course, Joshua as well with his 3 points, including 2 goals. I thought those, yeah, and I thought Hughes was good as well. Oh, giving the first of 16 game pucks to Joshua. Nice, nice, nice. Very cool. Hey, Carol, good question. Doors open at 6, so it's fine. There was certainly a big lineup to get in, but we were in by 10 after 6, and we had plenty of time to go get our food and eat and meet people. By the way, I met a lot of people. I don't want to shout anyone out because I'm going to forget a lot of people, but today was also probably my second intermission meetup wasn't massive, but during the game, before intermissions, during the game, after the game, I met a lot of people. So shout out to everyone who I was able to meet tonight. Really, really cool. So regular time to get in, Carol, and then getting out of the arena, we were fine. We used the restroom before we left, and I was home by 10:35. So I probably could have streamed at 11, but I hate rushing. I hate, like, I still have to set everything up and say hi to Gail, give her mini donuts and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I didn't mind starting at 11:15 tonight just because it bought me an extra 15 minutes. Good night, Jazz. Okay, I just want to make sure I do questions only. Otherwise, I'll be way too far behind. Yeah, I'll watch those speeches after. That's cool, Nux. That's awesome. Social media, it says that Scott in 72nd was bumping. If I wasn't game over, I would sprint to Scott Road right now. You can go now, Kaya. Isn't game over done? All right. Oh, here's a question. Patterson looks so bad. We're not going deep with them playing like this. I thought he was okay. I didn't think he was great, but I thought he had chances. And like I said, if he connected in that first period, I think we're saying something different, Carl. Yes, Simon, I haven't looked yet, but I know I expect a lot of people to do the hockey pool. I'll promote it one more time tomorrow. Thank you. Honestly, Darren, when I heard you too, I almost started to cry. Like, I know I'm a 49-year-old grown man. I almost started to cry when I heard you too. It was not because I was sad. I was more elated that, yeah, and it wasn't a surprise given all the buzz recently, but it was still pretty cool to hear in person. Cole, I am not at game 2. We sold our tickets and we did well enough to pay for our tickets, basically. So without getting too much in the detail, well, no, we actually are not at game 2, but we will be at game 5. So game 2, we are all watching at home on Tuesday nights. Oh, Justin's at 72nd and Scott Road now. It's quiet, but there's a cop car flashing. Okay. Let's talk. The building was absolutely electric. I'm not sure what time you joined the stream tonight. I actually showed my videos of the intro. It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Irvin, I will not be at the viewing party on Friday. I'm fine watching those games at home. I have no problem paying the $15, especially if it goes to Canucks for Kids fun. But I'm probably going to come home and watch the game that day from home. Oh, that's cool. No, I did not see that, Fangirl, comparing the energy in Rogers Arena to New Jersey. Good. Yeah, I didn't hear BX's take. He was saying PD should be more aware. Yeah, all 3 fours should be more aware. Yeah, no increase in price. It's just still very expensive. I did not wear the David Booth jersey. We're going to pull that out, Coach Rob, in emergency only. So I wore just my standard blue Orca. Friends, I'm just doing questions only. because I'll fall too far behind him, almost 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. The crowd was chanting sorrows all night. Lotto line was reunited, especially for offensive zone face-offs. Like Lotto with Hughes and Hronik is pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think you changed the lineup, Aaron. Hey, Tubby, nice to see you. We saw some of the CVC boys tonight as well. God. Yeah, Mick, I just you asked this before I answered it. No, I will not be going to the viewing party. When O'Reilly scored 2-1, Nux, at least for me, I wasn't worried because there's still a lot of time left. There's still half the game left. So I wasn't worried. Yes, and Helen did text me during the second intermission, and I told her very calmly that we were going to win. Right, Helen? Lotto line, EP doesn't look strong enough. 4C, JT Lindholm, Blue-Green Suitor. Gerald, I'm not sure. Oh, you mean go Lotto as a top line, then Lindholm, Hoglander, McKay, for example. Go back to Bluger, Garland, Joshua, and then Suter, Lafferty, Podkolzin. I could see that if they want to get Lindholm in the top 6 somehow, but I think they really like Lindholm with Garland and with Joshua. We have another membership message that I want to acknowledge now from Bailey. Thank you, Bailey, using Triple M. Hey, Clay, watch the playoff game tonight. Day for me. I was in class while my teacher was so confused about being so happy. Said my hockey team is up. Wait, Bailey, where are you? Where are you watching from, Bailey? Refresh me. So obviously not from here. Where are you watching from, Bailey? And thank you for being a franchise member for 2 months. That's awesome. That's awesome. What else we got here? Yeah, the U2 hymn was electrifying. Every time I go to the team store in a period when the Canucks are losing, they end up winning. They should follow my strategy. There we go. See, I'm not lying. After I tested Clay, he reassured me with a text, and within a few minutes, Clay is superpower. He is right. I knew they were going to win. I don't know about superpower. Maybe it's because of you guys that you make me feel brave and strong. So thank you. Hey, Dar. Yeah, I saw Brian and Dar. That was your brother, right? That I didn't get to meet him, but I saw Sean talking to him. No, I don't think you change anything, Iron Slag. I don't think you do. No, Kel, I mentioned this earlier. That's a past playoff run, nothing to do with the troll job towards Nashville. Edmund, the atmosphere was amazing. That's the loudest I've heard the arena after the 3-2 goal. And that, you might not have seen it. I shared actually footage on the stream earlier. Canucks fan in San Jose. Keep it up, Filmer. All right, here we go. Undefeated with Clay Stream Man, Clay Dress Man, Clay Arena Man, Clay No Voice Man, Hronik Holiday Man, Dak Hype Man, Niels Fight Man, U2 Man, Tucker Pool Man, Tom Green Man, and defeated with Hronik Penalty Shot Man. Yeah, I know. I think there's like 200 character limit, so you're gonna have to readjust some of those. I love it. Oh, Irvin, you picked up on that. Nothing gets by you. Yeah, that was intentional. Thank you, Irvin. Playoff sunglasses. Nicholas, that's the loudest I've heard the building in 15 years. I agree. I have a PhD in Vancouver Canucks. Yes, but I need my master in pastoral theology. But thank you, Aaron. I agree. That's what I was saying, Nick. So you agree with me that it was so busy, right? And the washroom, even when when I limp over to the washroom during TV timeout, even those were busy too. Streets Have No Name was pretty sick. How do we shut down O'Reilly, Forsberg, and Yossi? Well, with O'Reilly, Forsberg, and Nyquist, it was the Lindholm line, and they completely dominated them tonight. Zucker, I don't worry about. That was a good shot, but that was more of a blown coverage. I do not think they'll win the skate. Wear the skate. Is it true that our old anthem singer, the opera guy, is now banned because of anti-vaxxer? I think the story is a little more complicated than that, but yes, Mark Donnelly. I actually wonder if they use the term "fired by the Canucks," but he does not sing for the Canucks anymore. Daniel had tears running down his face. When I was almost going to cry. Oh, Peter's doing the show on Tuesday. Ah, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Well, good for Peter. Good for Peter. Yeah, I don't know if I want to touch this literally or figuratively, Adrian. I'll just leave it like that. Jay, I'm not going to Tuesday's game. Watching from home. Hey, Ian, nice to see you. BXA was saying that the stat didn't put out 2 centermen and it caused confusion in who Blue Green Pete were covering. I agree with that. We have another donation. This from the legendary Lucas Gates. Section 117, where Lucas was working. Lucas got to work his first ever playoff game, was popping. Sorry I came in late. No problem. I just walked in the door. No problem. Rogers Arena was popping. I agree. And Elizabeth killed it. Okay. Yeah, both anthems were really, really good tonight. Thank you, legendary Lucas Gates. Let's give Lucas some love in the chat. Where were we? One question is only so we can catch up. Are there any other series you're watching besides ours? Yeah, Ryan, I'm watching all of them because I'm in a couple of hockey pools. I really think the one I'm interested in most is Winnipeg, Colorado, not just because of that crazy game today, but I think that's going to be a really, really exciting series. In the East, I'm interested just to see how teams progress. But yeah, the Winnipeg, Colorado one is the one I am most interested in for sure. For sure. Good question. I'll give him an A-. I thought he was excellent. He scored that goal, the big goal that tied the game up at the start of the second period. He was the one who he was the main spark for the Canucks' third goal, and he shut down Ryan O'Reilly at even strength. I thought he was great. Oh, the goal horn. You know, Hawk Talk, admittedly, I'm not a big goal horn person, so I trust your opinion. It really doesn't matter to me, to be honest with you. With about 6 minutes left on, it sounded like the crowd was chanting Clay emo, Clay emo. What were they chanting then? But thank you. I'll take it. Yeah, the UC Searles chants, we were right in the middle of it. It was awesome. It was awesome. Would I consider more mods on Canucks After Dark for the most likely increased number in chat coming out? Yeah, I can talk to Parker about that tomorrow. We don't worry too much about it. Yeah, but that's a good suggestion. I'll bring it up to him. You're watching from Australia, but lived in Vancouver for 9 yeets. Yeet! Oh, 9 years. So watched on my computer. That is awesome. You're in Australia. Thank you for watching, for tuning in, Bailey. I appreciate you. 5th row behind the net. Awesome. Do I give Dakota 6x6? You know, Vancouver, every time he does something good, his value is going up. I don't think he's a $6 million player. I definitely think he's going to be more than the $2 to $2.5 million player that I wanted to get him at. So maybe we're talking about a number that's closer to 4, but he's not I don't think he's a $6 million player yet. I don't know about this, if Nashville fans like us or hate us. The towel says this. I can't read it now when I'm holding it up. So I'm looking at another one of my computers. It says playoffs, Rogers, TD, and Next Gen. So the 3 sponsors, 2024 Vancouver Canucks. Ta-da! See, my voice cracked. Some magic for you. By the way, I used to do this for some of my, whenever I used to play with like my nephews and nieces, I would go, let's see if I can do this for you. Oh no, I'm messing up. I'll have to do it another time. No time. No time tonight. Uh-oh. Controversy. Uh-oh. I should have never taken it down. Okay, let's try that. Very good. What else we got here? What else? I was there. My first playoff game had to be the best game you've been to so far. Well, it's been the best playoff game you've been to so far, considering that was your first. First playoff game today, Section 313, high-fiving strangers. Yeah, in the concourse, on the streets, it felt like 2011. It really did. Francesco used the word fired. That's what I thought. I believe, Nicholas, that Miller is the heart and soul of this team. Great question. I believe it is. I agree, Shannon. I like both singers too. They're both very good. Oh, when was the F-bomb? That's funny. Adam Well did the SDPN live stream. Interesting. I know he claimed the Vancouver Canucks to be his team, so I wonder how that went. Yes, I was in 319. Yes, watching games with people is better. I agree with that, Daniel. Irvin, I don't have any. You know, maybe it's because of my religious beliefs or whatever. I'm not a big superstition guy. I'm not even a big tradition guy. So I don't have to park in the same place, use the same washroom, eat the same thing, talk to the same people, hang out. I don't have to do any of that kind of stuff. I really don't. Just going for questions. What other teams would be a threat for the Canucks if we make it for the sure? Oh, Bailey. I think there's a lot of good teams in the playoffs. On the west side, Dallas is going to be strong. I think Edmonton's going to be strong and tough. I think Winnipeg could be strong. And then on the east, I think New York, Carolina, Boston, Florida are all very strong teams. Hey, Tim, I would love to come down to NorCal just for the heck of it, but it's a little bit expensive and time consuming for a meetup. But the next time I'm actually there for a reason, I can arrange something for sure. Hey, Chanel, nice to see you. Yeah, I'm not trying to make anyone jealous, but it was amazing. It was amazing. I'm happy too, Captain Benapel. What else we got here? Oh, the crowd couldn't synchronize when they were chanting Demko. Demko sounded like Clay. Emo. I'll take it. I think you can buy the towels online, but someone tell me for sure. Am I planning on going to any more playoff games? Yeah, Andrew, I'm going to game 5. So we're not going to game 2. We are going to game 5 if there is a game 5. Want to recognize another donation from legendary Lucas Gates. So glad there were no multiple OTs tonight. Otherwise, I could have had to text my day job boss that I may have to miss work due to exhaustion. It's funny. Some people love. Thank you, Lucas, for the donation. Let's give Lucas some love in the chat. Some people love like the long games because you almost feel like you get more bang for your buck, right? You get extra time. And others, yeah, they can't be bothered. They'd rather go home and get their rest, depending on work score, whatever their priority. So I get that too. You know what's really funny, what's really cool is everyone has their own experience today. I saw people saying, "This is my first time covering the game in the press conference." For someone like Lucas, this is my first time working a playoff game. For someone like me, this is the first time that my kids, Jacob, was at a playoff game. So it's kind of cool to hear all the stories that come out from a night like tonight. Gonna stay with the questions only just so I can catch up. And we're already coming up on an hour here. Does Smith, Miller, Suter, and best reaction after the Joshua goal? No, I did not see that. Can I see that on the replay on TV? Yeah, that was a bad call, that icing call against Nashville. JGP, if I was to grow a playoff beard, I would have had to start it about 8 years ago. No, not happening. Not happening. Not even a lucky underwear. I don't even know what we're talking about, Adrian, anymore. Yeah, all the favorites have won so far, for sure. Watching a Canuck Clay stream with the team in the playoffs hits different. SK93, that is an awesome thing to say, a very understated thing to say, but I agree with you completely. We had fun, you guys, in the bubble. That was when I started. I did post-game live streams in the bubble. I think I was the first one doing them, to be honest with you. And I only did that because I wasn't at any of the games, right? Because all the games were in Edmonton. Then I was doing some post-game live streams after the Canadian division games, because again, no fans allowed there. And then as the fans were slowly allowed back in the arenas, I moved to my 11 o'clock show, which I really, really like doing. But thank you, SK93. Yeah, if there's 560 people watching right now, thank you to all of you. If this is any indication how things are going to grow, I'm really, really excited. Thank you, SK. Appreciate that. Take care, Elton. Good night. Ryan says no overtime for him. Three periods is good enough. Standing the whole game at home. That's pretty cool, Clint. Yeah, no, Lucas. I just before you got here, I was showing footage from my Twitter account. It was amazing. That was the loudest I've heard the arena because they were already in the middle of announcing the second goal, as you heard about. Yeah, great question. How are you going to game 5 after the Canucks sweep the Preds? Good question, Rome. I will happily not go to game 5. JT was impressed by the city. Sportsnet coverage covered the guys on the bench. Awesome. I can't wait to watch all these. Yeah, Fillmore. The tricky thing is, if you play Bluger with Joshua and Garland, you're probably playing Bluger a little too high because you can't put Joshua and Garland on the fourth line. They got to be at least the third line, if not higher. In fact, I would argue that was almost the first line today. So if you want a Lindholm playing in the top 9, then you got to play him there, or you don't play Lindholm at center. But Tocchet loves Lindholm at center, so that's why he is the best choice right now for Joshua and Garland. Rangers are good, Gerald. The Preds getting icing was the correct call. No, that's fair. That's fair. I was not there for CM Punk's return. Yeah, that looked really loud too. But wait, the 2021 return? So not WWE's for AEW? Yeah, Greg, and that's why people were so excited for tonight. Yep, U2 was amazing. Lindholm is the premium version of Bluger. Yeah, we pay him like that. I thought Besser was okay. Yeah, Ryan didn't stand out as much as the third line, but no, actually, I thought Besser was more than okay. He wasn't, not a lot of chances to score, but there are a couple of hustle plays where he was skating so fast. I actually couldn't believe that it was him, that he was that good for sure. AEW. All right, friends, we are at the 1 hour mark. I think let's do this. There's 564 of you in here, which is awesome. Thank you to everyone. So before I do a wrap up, I will go for 6 more minutes until the hour 10 mark, at least on my timer. I'll go for 6 more minutes, and let's go for the heck of it. Let's go non-Canucks questions after I answer these final 2 from Edmund and Gerald. Let's go non-Canucks questions for the last 6 minutes. Non-hockey questions. Ask me anything. Would you put Ilya Mikheyev back with Hogs and PD? Yeah. I think eventually he'll wind up there. If the Canucks get to the finals, what team in the East do you think would be a better matchup? I think the better hockey would be Rangers. I think the more revenge type would be against Boston. Shannon wants to go to one more playoff game. Yeah, no, that's a pretty cool bucket list item. Look like just you and the boys tonight. That's correct, Irvin. Me and Mike were in our 319s. Sean and Jake were in our 312s, which are technically our 319s. I think very quickly I explained to all of you that Sean and I bought seasons for next season in 319. Actually, 2 seats over from me and Mike. So we have the option of having 4 if we need them. But they couldn't give us our new 319 seats for the playoffs. So they gave us a pair in 312. So me and Mike were in 319. Sean and Jake were in 312. I did not have sushi today. I do not watch Chicago Fire nor Station 19. Fangirl, thank you for asking. Mickey did a very subtle greeting, but he hasn't been feeling well today. Thankfully, he ate tonight, but he hasn't been feeling well today. So I'll see what he has. I mean, if he's okay. Met you a few months at the St. Louis game. Got a picture of you. Awesome, Greg. Thank you. What advice would you give to your 16-year-old self? Don't think you're better than you are. When I was 16, I thought it was hottest thing since sliced bread. I don't mean my looks, although I had good looks. I just thought that I was better than I actually was. Yeah, so just more humility, I think. GLCPC away game group viewing. Let's wait. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to do this, Erwin, once I get through my master's, which is May 2 to 5 weekend. Then I'm free. Favorite 80s song. Ooh. If Bobby Brown, Every Little Step is late 80s, then that's the one. No, Alex, you do not have to buy playoff tickets. You have the option. I had a carved sandwich at the game, 2 Pepsis and mini donuts. Station 19 is great. Pre-game meal. Today it was carved sandwich. Top 3 favorite colors: black, blue, and gray. Are those colors? Yeah, I'm fine with Tonga. He looks a little small though. Yeah, he's not that menacing. Oh, I see. Shannon, more hockey jokes on Facebook. Nice. Mackie. Sean did tell me that he met a really nice guy. And he said that the really nice guy said that he loves your dad and loves your dad's show. So Mackie, that was you. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, Darren, I would do a Victoria meetup again for sure. Shirley Temples or Pepsi? Pick one that if it's all you can drink. I'll go Pepsi more than Shirley Temples. British Knights or LA Gear? I don't know what any of those two things. D-Tran, do it look like I know anything about fashion? Look at me. Never bought a used stick, but Sean got Elias Lindholm's stick when we were in Seattle. Thank you. Hey, can we please give some love to Ronel Desai? Ronel, he is a huge reason why the energy inside of Rogers Arena is so special. Now, I must admit, nothing against Ronel. Tonight, anyone probably could have been on the mic, and because the crowd was so hungry. But Ronel is such a professional. Him and Kat, so good. Ronel steady throughout the season. So let's give Ronel some love in the chat right now. He says, keep those energy levels up in game 2. Canucks Nation, great coverage, Clay, as always. Thank you, Ronel, and keep up the amazing work that you do in the arena. You're a huge part of it. Thank you. What is something you wish you could tell a lost loved one? Oh, what a deep question, Irvin. I think this would be my dad. My dad, it's 20 years. This year will be his 20-year death anniversary. And just to thank him for forming me and guiding me and leading me. Never took him for granted, but I also never probably didn't thank him enough. More coming to the bloodline. All right. Good luck when you go to Denver for your master's. Thank you, Shannon. All the work will be done. That's just more my graduation ceremony, but thank you. Hey, Matt. Hey, Matthew. Nice to see you. No, please say hi. How's your bowling going? Had a lesson, Simon, last week. Yeah, I changed a couple things in my game in terms of timing, so it's going well. Thank you. I want Roman to be a babyface next, and it was you, Mackie. That's awesome. 80s high tops. Oh, okay. See. D-Trend, I'm obviously not cool because I thought you're talking about shirts. Hey, Chris, most expensive watch you ever bought? It's not one I bought. It's one I was given. I was given I won't say what kind or how much, but I was given a really nice watch when Gil and I got married. Autobot or Decepticon? Are those Transformers? I don't even know what we're talking about, Aaron. So pick one for me. Yeah, Ronel is inspiring Kaya. That's awesome. Favorite food, carved sandwich, prime rib sandwich. Ronel was awesome tonight. I agree. Did I wear Jordans? I did wear Jordans. Indeed. Okay, friends, we're hour 10 in. I got to do 2 more videos before I go to bed and do a bit of work and lay out my work week. So I have a bit to do in front of me, and I want to watch some more highlights. But you guys are awesome. I did roller hockey not ice hockey or floor hockey. I like West Coast rap, but East Coast New Jack swing, if that makes sense. And I think that is where we're going to wind up tonight. Thank you, everyone. Wow. Moderators, thank you for keeping this a safe and respectful place. Members, that's legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Andrew Chang. Thank you for your support. And thank you to Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. And thanks to all of you for watching, liking, and subscribing. Always appreciate you. Never, ever take you for granted. For those people who went above and beyond today, I am so grateful. Jason got the donation train out of the station. Then Carol gifted 20 memberships. Shannon gifted 5 memberships. Just incredible. $5 donation. Zhao used monthly membership message. Billy gifted 5 memberships. Then we had Ayush giving a donation. Danny giving a donation. Then we had Bailey using a triple M. Lucas with 2 donations at the end. Amazing generosity. And I always, you guys are just so grateful. I mean, I'm so grateful. You guys are so awesome. Something else. Chris said using that in my playoff edit. Not sure what he's talking about. If that was, that video. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Can't wait to see it. So on your way out, well, thank you to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate. Thank you to Perform and Transform Personal Training and Weight Loss. Don't forget as well, tomorrow is the deadline to join my hockey pool. It's tinyurl.com/CCCpool24. Make sure you check it out. My shows this week, Monday, Canucks After Dark with Parker. Tuesday, and then my own show at 11:15. Tuesday at 11 p.m. Members only on Wednesday, and then CCC on Thursday. And finally, on your way out, you can subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, gift a membership, buy your own membership, upgrade your own membership, use your monthly membership message, and rate and review if you're listening to this horrible voice on a podcast platform. If this is my man, Tommy, nice to see you. Great videos on, if this is you, Tommy, I'm trying to recognize the last name, Tommy. Is that you? Because I've never seen you here on the YouTube side. And now I feel like I've said the wrong thing. Yeah, Tommy, that's you, right? Doing the awesome stuff on X. No, I will not be attending game 2. We sold our tickets for that. So the next game I'll be at, if there is one, is game 5. Brian always comes in with these late donations. I feel bad sometimes. I don't get to acknowledge them, but I do get to do so today. So let's get some love to Brian. Give some love to Brian on the way out. Thank you for your generous donation, Brian. Thank you. Appreciate you. And Tommy, keep up the awesome work on Tommy Kips on X, the graphics, the videos, and the total man cave that he's built at his place. All right, friends, I gotta get going. I don't know what I did to my voice, but whatever I did, it is worth it. So thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Canucks After Dark at 10. My own show at 11:15. I'm going to record my members Ask Me Anything now. And I'm also going to record a reaction video to all of the goals from tonight's game. All right, friends, as always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. By the way, did you know what the worst thing is about having a job at the unemployment office? What's the worst thing about having a job at the unemployment office? Well, if you get fired, you still have to show up the next day. God bless, and go Canucks go. 1 down, 15 to go, baby. Booyah.